I mean, why? I don't think we've made it back to bed on time the entire playthrough.
Yeah, but
It
the
hasn't
energy loss
affected
is
anything
rough.
we've attempted so far, so...
Actually, no. Now that I'm thinking about it, my chat brings it up. Bird is the shitty ghost would just be like, boob. Creeps on
Boob?
creeps boob.
Oh, boob.
Creeps on people. Yeah.
Oh.
Birdcatcher
That's
the
my
judgy
secret.
ghost.
I'm always in bed.
The judgy ghost?
Yeah, you go around judging people's boobs.
Is my first experience going to be passing out in bed?
Yep. So,
Yeah.
like, wait. Is how I communicate how I'm judging the boob based off of the length of the word?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
if I just go like, boop, it's like, that's a bad one. But if I
Yep.
go like, boo!
Oh god, you're like frat bro too. Like you're not even trying to be haunty. You're just kind of awful.
Yeah. Just not even using a ghostly voice. Not even like boob, but just like boob.
Wait, seriously?
I just passed out in bed.
Well,
Oh
at
my
least I
God.
was laying there the whole time, so now my energy's full.
Yeah, really.
All right, now
Oh.
I'll start playing.
Oh, traveling
Music.
merchants in town.
Oh, hi, it's Sneeds. Boop. You should feel insulted.
Huh? Did you say something?
No. It's okay. I didn't say anything worth anything.
Okay.
Don't trust him. He does not have your interest in mind.
So Durf, by the way, you really
Ever.
should start pressing the stack all button.
I don't actually have the mods working.
Oh, you don't have the mods working? Oh,
Not
that's
yet.
unfortunate. They're really
I
handy.
tried to install them, but for whatever reason, it's not working.
You might not have launched it properly.
Probably.
Yeah, you
be
can't
my
launch it from
assumption.
Steam, for example.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Unless you set the launch options correctly.
Oh. Well, I probably messed that up too.
Yeah. Keith, one time I read a book on game theory, and instead of being like, oh, this is a very interesting subject, I was like, oh, now I know how to win at people.
Oh no.
Wait,
You
wow.
read the game, but for neckbeards.
What is what? What happened?
I'm gonna
How-
neg you into your wallet.
Am I? I'm the same character. Why am I
Yeah.
purple?
Wait,
What
what?
the fuck?
Maybe have a status
I
effect?
have
I don't know.
I have Keith's skin color.
Not on
Wait,
my
wait,
screen.
Let me
Wrong.
look at you.
You're
Ew,
only
what
only
the hell
broken on
happened
your
to you?
screen.
Oh, you look
Yeah,
fine on
I
my
gotta go
screen.
see this.
Okay.
Where are you?
Bert just had to remember what you normally look
I'm
like.
just randomly, yeah, I'm randomly wearing Keith's clothing.
Creepy.
Yeah, that's on you. On my end, it's totally fine.
That's really strange.
Why are you the creepiest?
Oh,
Hopefully
oh,
they
you're
go
all the way
away
at the
when we
beach.
save. That's very, very weird.
My favorite part of the blacksmith is how they open at 9 a.m. So even if I have fast travel to get there, they're not open anyway. So thank you,
Oh, my
blacksmith.
pickaxe might be done. Yeah. The game, but for nerds. Clever. I'm reading a book right now called The 48 Laws of Power. Boy, that's a cynical book. Reading books on, like, how to, like, manipulate people and stuff like that is very, very odd.
I had a friend.
It's not that different from reading psychological textbooks.
I had a friend.
Oh,
in
it's very
college.
different from reading psychological textbooks.
It is.
Because
It
it's
is.
evil.
Yeah. So I had a friend in
Intentionally.
college who read those because he had really bad confidence issues. And
Those will
so,
not
like,
help.
It had helped him, but it turned him slightly into an asshole. So he had an interesting mix of those and also like books on how to be nice to people. And it was interesting.
He had to recenter. He had to recalibrate.
He did.
You have to. If you
Somebody-
honestly, if you read books on like how to like learn how to manipulate people and how to win social games and stuff like that, like it works, but also it is like destructive. And also, it
It,
only
it works until you stop working.
It's like, how can I describe it? I don't know. It's sort of like it works if you're of a subset of society that like those sorts of games become really important. If like you're dealing with people that are, say, multimillionaires on a regular basis somehow, like knowing how to work with people of those like super powerful mindsets can actually be really helpful. If you try to apply those and you're a normie, then what will happen is everyone will think you're insane.
Are you speaking from experience?
Yes, I am speaking from experience. Don't let those books go to your head.
Oh no.
I never have.
I'm saying to the audience.
I've let them go to my butt.
Oh shit.
Pete knows what I'm talking about.
Cellulite of the soul.
So did anyone empty those traps or something?
No, you have to put bait in them.
You have
Oh,
to
that's
put bait in
right.
them. You have to empty them every
Right.
day
Okay, I
or
need
so.
bait.
Yep.
Give me lots of bait. I'm gonna make some.
The total lack of stun or knockback that melee weapons have is the weirdest feeling.
Yeah.
Bait is super cheap.
You can get better. Like some of the end game weapons have knockback. That's amazing.
Yeah, but the weapons where I'm like, I am causing you mortal damage, but the enemy is just
What?
like, I am slowly walking into your body to cause damage is the weirdest game feel.
The
Yeah.
ugliest thing that I've ever seen, Wander.
What?
That the green thing that's in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did read the game like way before I had actually met any of you people. And by the
And you've
time
been
we had
using
ever
it ever
started-
since.
No, what I'm saying is by the time we had ever actually started interacting, I had deprogrammed myself from like all of the lessons that like that book like imparted
What?
upon me.
Carved
in
into
Keith's
your
house?
flesh.
Yes, I have. That place is horrible.
But like it's I did learn like how to play people, and I learned how to do it pretty well. And then I was like, this is really fucking strange. Like it doesn't teach you how like I don't know. It
How to
doesn't
be
make you
happy or be
Yeah,
in
I was gonna say the
relationships.
big-
It just
the
teaches
big
you
thing
how
is it
to get
doesn't-
what you want out of people
It
sometimes.
just teaches you how to be a
Exactly.
in the
sociopath.
worst way.
Exactly. It teaches you how to like get things out of people.
It's the
and, like,
achievement
trick
hunting of the
them.
soul.
It's so weird. Like
Where it's like you arbitrarily acquired something, but at what cost, and is it even in the form you were hoping for?
Yeah, like you basically are tricking people into like liking you, kind of, and like doing you favors. And it's sort of like, why? Why am I doing this way?
'Cause
It's like
it
not even
benefits you.
necessary. But anyway, so I did that for a little while because I was just curious to see like what it would be like. So
And one day you
kinda
woke
Just
up
find
and
be
you're
that.
a
like,
monster.
I'm a monster.
Well,
I'm pretty sure everyone goes through a phase like that, and if they have the opportunity to read books like you did, they will definitely know all the things.
I didn't really
That's
think I
true.
was a monster, but I was just like, this is like making me like distrust people, and that's like really weird. So I kind of just stopped thinking through it that way.
Durf, did
Did you learn
oh,
how to constantly see every interaction through like a lens?
Did I what?
Durf, did you put bait in your crab pots?
I'm about to right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you basically learn how to see like all social interaction is like this game, and you learn how to like see everything through this lens of like how do I maximize what I'm getting out of like saying hello to somebody. And if you do that for a while, you lose your fucking mind. So I finally just like said like, okay, I'm gonna just forget that I ever did any of this stuff. And about 3 weeks later, I was back to normal. And this was years before I had met any of you all. So
I don't,
This is
trust, I don't
normal
trust
bird.
you. I'm gonna go
You
back
have
to
met
that
normal
fairy
bird.
solitaire video and find out how you're secretly manipulating all of us
Oh
emotionally.
my god. So As a side, beyond this topic, just for a second, to go back to the fact that I'm weirdly Keith right now, my fishing rod is almost the same as my skin tone, so it kind of looks like I've just got one hell of a dong.
Do you?
Hang on.
What's
And
it
you're
like
holding-
being me, Wander?
Yeah, it looks like he's just got a turbo dong if I mentally substitute your skin color.
The white
If you just
stream
look
going
over
out
at
into
my
the
stream,
ocean.
should be pretty obvious.
It kind of like blends in with your overalls, and it looks like you're holding a frog that's sticking its tongue out.
Yeah, I see that too.
But on the other hand,
Okay.
it also looks like you have like a 3-foot dong.
It's not thick, it's just long.
Oh,
Yeah,
that sounds most unpleasant.
yeah.
When I was born, they cut the umbilical cord at a strange place.
What?
Strange-
what?
Oh, in a strange place.
Just
I
the
like
implication
all
that they cut the umbilical cord at the mom and then just stopped, and then it just stayed on forever. That's a weird dangle.
I have a stomach tail.
Gross.
I am the
It
human
actually like
USB.
dries out and falls off automatically, like even if you
Yeah.
try and like keep it
Yeah.
around.
Why would you try?
I don't know.
Try.
I just like
some-
I read about
some people like
I
it.
read about it once and I was like, why would anybody
Some
do
people
this?
like it.
Yeah,
The
it
hell does that
actually
mean?
has. Well, some people like to eat it. Some people like to sell it. It's full of stem cells and they're valuable.
I went until this year before ever hearing about that idea.
What?
That the freaking umbilical cord is actually a
I
thing
think
that
I found
like
a
kind
legendary
of
fish and
remains
it's a
for
giant
a bit.
pain in the ass.
Because Hank Green was talking about his new kid, and I was like, wait, no, it's just there for a bit until it falls off. What?
Huh.
Like that's normal, is for the umbilical cord to kind of stick around for a bit. Like the end of it until it kind of just
Yeah.
gives up on being part of the body.
Yep. It can get infected though, which is a problem.
That's because it's an open wound that goes
Yep.
to your feed hole.
Yep.
Newborns don't have a belly button. They have a thump.
They have a tube.
Anyway,
Blowing it, see if they
So
inflate.
let's-
Tube.
I assume we can wrap up all of our thoughts on this topic in the next like 10 seconds. Because infected umbilical cord sounds like a sludge metal band from.
Are you
like,
saying that this
Norway.
topic of conversation's actually worse than the one that's about insidious manipulation of your fellow man?
Well,
No, we're
one's
just
me
moving
being
from
honest, the
vile
other's
topic to
being
vile
This is like an
gross.
upgrade.
I mean, I'm not like giving lessons. Like this is how to manipulate people. Like if you want to find out, it's actually like really easy. You just read books on it and then start doing it.
That's
and
how
then
you
it
find
works.
yourself on like the red pill subreddit.
It's only easy if
It's
you're.
a dangerous rabbit hole of self-destruction.
Yeah. The problem is that like all these books on manipulation really only apply to people that are of a certain social status that 99% of people are not.
I think you just have to have the aptitude for it.
Well, no, hear me out, right? Like, if you're trying to learn, like, how to, like, manipulate people of power, if you're manipulating people that don't have a whole lot of power, then it makes no damn sense.
Well, you could. Well, I don't know, man. You could still manipulate them. Why not?
This is
Because
a
it
dick
doesn't-
move.
It doesn't really work, and you don't gain anything out of it.
That's what
'Cause
I'm.
people,
I
well,
think you
people-
have to apply different tactics to different situations.
Right. I mean, that's true. But, so these books
Why are we
focus on
applying
a...
tactics to social interaction?
No, these
think
books
what
focus
really
on a
happened
small
is
They're
that-
all
subset, right?
sociopaths, right?
No. These books.
what-
If you read these books, they don't teach you how to like get something out of like Doyle, the mailroom clerk, or something like that. They're like how to manipulate people that already are powerful.
I
So
don't know
it's, like,
what books
already a
you've been
subset.
reading.
I know, Durf, and that's throwing off the entire conversation. You know what? Never mind. I think
Okay.
I'm just- done it.
I think Bert still was reading them when he met us, but then I kept repeating that one thing over and over again, and then it finally reached his soul, and he knew to stop.
I most assuredly was not.
Oh,
No,
I gotta get to bed. Gotta get to
Back
bed
when
right
we were
now.
meeting was when I kept saying no one man should have all this power, and you're like,
That's
oh
still
shit,
stuck in
that's
my
true. It's true. I finally realized no one man should have all this power, and then you stopped reading the game.
That was the weirdest setup to a joke I think I've ever heard you do, Keith.
That's not true at all.
All
You're
right.
lying.
What's the weirdest setup to a joke that I've ever heard you do, Keith?
I don't know. I don't have a memory for my own things I say.
It was probably
good.
something to do with an umbilical cord, to be honest.
Good night, universe. Let me not wake up in Keith's body this
Good
time.
night, universe. No one deserves that.
Got the new
night,
children's
universe.
books.
You don't need this much self-doubt and self-destructing honesty.
Nah, dude, if you say goodnight to the universe, it means that, like, everything goes to sleep with you.
Yeah. Get a worm bin.
50% bonus chance of critting. That cannot be a flat percentage. That has to be compared to your current crit percentage, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Yes.
it's not
Whatever
like
that is.
50% crit chance. It's bonus crit chance.
Yeah.
It's like if you have a 10%, it goes up to 15. It's not like just a flat 50.
That would have been absurd.
Yeah.
I
That would've
think I
been absurd.
picked that perk when I was starting, and I was just like, "Holy shit, that's amazing!"
That's-
It's actually really good on daggers, but
You've-
then you
you've
have to
been-
use a dagger. I'm still wearing your skin, Keith.
You've
What
been
the
warped
hell?
by roguelikes to think a number like that
Bert.
is reasonable.
Yeah,
Because those
Where's
games will
the
be like,
cat?
yeah, we'll give him a 50% crit chance. He'll be dead in 5 minutes anyway.
yeah.
Oh no,
The
look what
cat, the
happened.
cat's in Wander's house.
He's dead.
Because
okay.
it's raining, so the cat doesn't want to get wet.
Yeah, go.
The unexpected outcome of all these items I'm collecting is I'm starting to get duplicate ones because, I don't know, because I'll get duplicate ones.
Oh, like the weapons and stuff.
Yep.
No, my household
back
items.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm definitely facilitating that more than a little.
I just
Time to
want to.
check
I
my
just want to
traps.
fill my house so that's a maze of music.
We
Just
might be able
walk
to
in and,
upgrade
like,
your house.
Right now, I
That
have
started
alternating
off like
drum
the-
beats and flute noises, and it's
Yeah, I
actually
went
like
in your
a
house
little
to put
jingle
more bird
happens.
shit in there, and it was hard
Wait,
to get
what are
around.
you doing? I missed that.
That's fine.
I feel like it's not fine.
It's fine. It's fine. This is fine. I need
Yeah.
to get larger quantities of healing items, probably. Because damage is actually a thing that happens now.
Yeah, cooked food is good for that, I guess.
Yeah.
I'd say like take my seaweed, but kind of need it. Speaking of, I should go get fishing.
Hey,
Eh,
Durf.
eh.
What do Snoop Dogg fish smoke?
Cow.
I'm kind of what?
What do Snoop Dogg fish smoke?
I don't know. What did they smoke? Oh. Oh.
Yeah. Everyone likes bird.
Nice.
Thanks. The best way to end a joke is to say, yeah, everyone likes me now.
Oh my god, there's
You know
so
what
many
I like,
letters.
Whoa!
What?
That fish, that was instantaneous. Fish just like teleported to the top of the meter and just wrecked me.
Oh yeah, another thing, Keith. Even though like the weapons don't have knockback, a big part of effective combat in this game is actually using like corners of the map to trap things. So if you do that, then you don't have to worry about knockback so much. You just get something into a corner and just wail on it with a sword a whole bunch.
By the way, Durf, one of your crab pots caught a thing.
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I just emptied them.
Yeah,
My
dude.
my primary strategy so far is just to stand around the corner from stuff constantly and swing at it with my weird arcing attack. So
Yeah, that's also a pretty
So
good
I'll just I'll be just sort of backstepping around a rock in a circle away from someone.
No, none of them caught anything. They're
The
all
vibrating one on the left.
they're all no. I can't even interact with them.
Oh, that's weird. Because, yeah, one of them's vibrating for me. Oh, well.
You might be just like totally
It has-
desynced if you're becoming Keith and like all this other weird shit's happening.
Yeah, I might just be in Weird Man land today.
If it has
Keith, you plan on
something,
coming to the mines today?
Are you in the mines already?
it just
Yeah.
has like a little speech
Oh.
bubble. Has something.
Okay.
We can
Were
work
you in-
together.
Are you normally in the mines? Is that a thing
Nope. Nope. I'm gonna start.
now?
We're gonna do this together.
He's kind of realized he has nothing to do. Because, like, farming kind of takes
It's
care
more
of
like I
itself.
have realized I have nothing to do for a while. It's just now I'm actually gonna fix it. as
I
opposed
was
to
going
just
through all
doing
of my
nothing.
mail because I apparently had like 20 more letters, which then I got a quest for a cauliflower, so I was trying to find a cauliflower
Hey,
in
there's
one of the
the
chests, but I
tilapia.
didn't know what it looked like. So then I moved on to donating to the museum to
Oh
get
my
a
God.
skeleton figurine to then go to the mines.
That fish was ridiculous, man. Up,
The
down,
really
up,
fast
down.
one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
So I always do museum and geodes before the mines because when I get out, they'll be closed.
Yeah.
That's probably one of the legendary fish.
Magic
Hey,
carp?
fire quartz.
So, Durf, there's some, like, super special fish that show up occasionally, and they are hard to catch. I think I've caught one, and it was
Yes.
not fun.
My audience is going to
Yeah.
lose their mind every time I forget about the minecart.
Yeah, the special fish are very difficult. You basically have to be level 10 to get them, I think.
I got a ruby and a skeletal tail. Hey, Bird, I got another boner for you.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay.
Say hello
Oh,
to
legendary
my
fish
big
have crowns on
boner.
it. So I guess I'm just finding a fish that is a giant pain in the butt.
I'm gonna die.
Not legendary.
Don't die. Dying's bad for you. How are there so many pickups on the ground everywhere? Is your inventory full?
Yep.
Bird doesn't have the backpack upgrade
There's
yet.
so much shit magnetizing to me, it's freaking me out.
Yeah, I don't have the backpack upgrade. I have nothing.
Well, we could afford it now if you want to get
Do you
it.
have the first one yet?
Nope.
Oh.
I basically have been staying out of the wave in this playthrough and letting everyone else take care of business.
At one point, very quietly, without saying anything about it, I just quietly got the second backpack upgrade. Shh, no one will notice.
Oh.
I'm entitled to some of the money in this playthrough.
I'm not, apparently.
I need that to not die.
Durf, you have an iridium rod.
Yeah.
That sounds expensive. That sounds
That's
like
the
the
most
maximum
expensive
level
thing that we
I'm
own.
pretty sure I've made more money than that thing costs.
So have I.
I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. Just making a statement. I'm useful.
Ooh.
I make money.
I think this makes a sapphire. Or is that a diamond? It might be a diamond.
Oh, there's actually a crab. Who caught the crab?
Yeah, that's diamonds.
Oh,
Nice.
we need the crab, by the way, for the crab. Pop
Never
bundle.
mind.
That's not.
That's aquamarines. Oh no.
Uh,
That's like seeing the hint of blue in Minecraft and realizing you found lapis.
to be fair, lapis does look really cool.
Yeah, but in the original build of the game, I don't think it even had a function.
It didn't have a function until they made dye out of it. Yeah.
And even then, it was like, for like years, it was like, oh, look at this thing you find sometimes that gives you blue dye.
Yeah.
But
the
like
blue
literally
dye,
everything else
like-
you find underground is like, it either fuels the entirety of your society, or you can make every tool out of it. And then lapis.
And then the other interesting aspect of that is that it used to be that it only dropped like one lapis ore, which wasn't nearly enough to actually make blue.
Eventually there was like a cloud of it
Things.
that would go spewing out of it.
Yeah, so then they upgraded it to just like barf lapis everywhere.
Which led to a situation where there was just too much of it all the time.
Yep.
leading to reoccurring decisions of do I drop all of my lapis or I drop all of my coal? 'Cause I sure as hell can't hold the 500 of each I have right now. And there's diamonds. I'm about to die.
Well, we made it to 95, so...
Oh, is that the
Apparently
next
there's
floor?
120 levels. I was mistaken.
Yep. That's okay. We're gonna co-op through the last couple of them, just for the hell of it. I've ordained that we're gonna do that. I did not ask Keith.
Well, no, it kind of makes sense because, like, once we get the desert bus running, you two should probably tackle that.
Yeah, we can definitely like.
Because that'll be.
I really
a
miss
lot
my old
worse.
weapon.
What was your old weapon?
The obsidian edge.
Oh God, you lost that thing? That thing's fucking awesome.
Yep.
Oh. Oh no.
I told my roommate I died in Stardew, and his response was, "You can die in Stardew?"
Can?
Yep. And they take 7 items from your inventory and rewind your progress to the dungeon by 9 floors.
Oh,
Honestly,
oh no.
whenever I played single player Stardew, whenever I was close to dying, I just Alt F4'd. The loss was so bad. It's so bad.
There's so many games I
So
play where
much.
some guy will recommend Alt F4ing out of any losing situation, and I'm like, do you realize the audience would hate that, right? It's like, you should Alt F4 whenever you're
yeah.
about to die in, like, these games that have permadeath, or Hollow Knight, or a bunch of other situations.
When people say that, it makes me wonder if they would Alt F4 out of life if it gets bad enough.
Damn. That's a hot take, Durf.
Oh, shit.
I'm always like mixed thoughts on that one. The Alt F4 tricks are like a little bit much.
You
But I
wouldn't
will
Alt
have people
F4 a
that-
car.
I
will
mean,
have
this
people
was.
that
I
get,
never
like-
recorded my Stardew playthrough, so this was just for me.
I have people that like get legitimately mad at me for like saving
Everything.
and loading for like a better result on like a really casual game, and I'm like, none of that mattered. This just makes my life easier. They're like, no, you can't do that. I'm like, what?
Didn't you know other people dictate your life?
Yeah.
He's a dick.
Whatever's on your mind, bird.
I would get accused of save-scumming in KCD, but if you play with KCD blind without ever reloading any of your saves, almost every quest in the entire game just ends in the most unsatisfying way possible, where just out of nowhere you fail for reasons you don't fully understand, and then you just have to move on with your life, just over and over again, and that just becomes the loop for the entire game, for every quest. It's full of like incredibly testy, weird quests where just bizarre outcomes will happen and you're not sure what happened at all. Like, you're save-scumming. It's like, I'm making a show where I want interesting things to happen sometimes.
Huh, interesting. So usually the farm animal AI is set up so that during rain or lightning, they'll stay indoors. But I didn't realize this until now that doesn't apply to Marnie's animals. It's like her cows just stay outside even though it's...
Well, yeah, they're out there until 2 a.m. They're permanent fixtures. In fact, I think they're animatronic.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah, Stardew Conspiracy.
Oh,
Were they
shit.
Have we made
real
any?
people.
Have we tapped any trees yet?
No, we haven't. We probably should actually work on that.
You can romance the trees, too? You're welcome.
Bird, you were the one that asked for dad jokes.
I asked for dad jokes from Durf. I didn't want Keith's dad jokes.
Gotta be that special brand.
Oh, yeah.
we've
that-
heard about
those hot,
we've heard
popular
about Keith's
style
dad.
of dad jokes about the tree fucking.
Wood on wood action.
Ugh.
Pretty hot stuff.
Oh. That's a double entendre.
That's also a dad joke.
It's Durblunted.
It's
Oh.
actually like a double entendre based on which word you say is the entendre.
There's definitely
By the
some
way-
level of temptation to just spend the entirety of like The Last of Us just doing dad jokes.
Last of Us, God of War, like prep for that
Yep.
shit.
There was a dramatic showdown between the two on my Patreon.
My My playthrough of God of War was me giving exceedingly terrible advice to the sun throughout the entire thing, like birds are evil. Like I went on a long rant about that and how the only joys in life are puzzles and killing.
That just sounds like actually role-playing Kratos.
I was pretty much role-playing as Kratos, but in a much more active role. It worked. It worked well. People thought it was really funny.
You still have time for fishing? Okay, then.
Well, no, I'm passing out here tonight.
Oh, okay.
We're just doing it on purpose now?
Yeah. So on rainy nights,
us are in bed.
Financially, it's much more sound to be fishing while it's raining, because every fish I catch is gold star.
Yeah.
Oh.
I guess I bet it's a good thing I'm laying in bed already then, because I'll need it to ever be full on my meters.
Yep.
I don't know if I'm gonna make it.
We ain't sleeping tonight. I wonder if I can run out of tiles in my house.
Eventually you can just expand your house.
Ooh, then I can fill every house with
But
cactus.
we're doing that.
Oh my
well
god.
after
Oh my god.
We
I'm just gonna use Wanderbot's house.
You have 10 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, you can't make it anyway.
No!
God damn it! The last fish I caught was a Joja Cola.
No amount of running for it was going to matter, Durf. You can only sleep if everyone sleeps.
My character looks
could've gotten
real
rid
weird
and
with a
gotten a little
robot
bit,
face.
Yeah.
What this
Speaking
game
of
needs is a
JoJo,
pocket bed.
I've
That might be
I
the least
finished
we've ever made in a day.
first season of JoJo, and I started the next one, and I'm a big fan. But more importantly, I have decided that my ideal physique is to be a JoJo character.
What? Why did I pick up a piece of cobblestone path just sitting
I
around?
don't know, man.
That was weird.
People just put random shit in front of people's houses. It's the thing that everyone does around here.
We lost crops, I think.
I've never really seen that happen before, but I really wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah. Just sucks with blueberries because we
I
ain't
don't know why
growing
that
them.
happened.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, speed grow. We use speed grow on some of them. So speed grow has a chance of causing the crop to just die.
Oh, okay.
I totally forgot about that mechanic because I never used it.
I've been watching the 3%, which is not in English, but I've been watching it in English anyway, and I haven't watched a dubbed live action thing in so long that all I can think of the whole time is that it feels like I'm watching an anime.
Yeah.
Because, like, a bunch of actors will be making faces and doing things, and they'll just have, like, this cartoonish... Like, it just sounds like a cartoon voice actor talking over the show. And it's like, it just feels like I'm watching a live-action anime based on the voices. Because the dubbing is
I remember
inseparable.
Whenever I would watch, like, karate movies and stuff like that, there would be, you know, like, people would dub over that. And it was always very, very poorly done. Hey, you! What are you doing being here in the Yakuza? I'm going to...
traveling merchanteers. If you want to buy another rare seed.
I do want to buy another rare
Don't
seed.
look at me that way, Kiryu-chan.
Or anybody can buy the rare seed. Like the rare seed
but
just
we
should
can
be
all
bottled.
only buy one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you already purchased a rare seed?
Yeah, I already bought mine.
Okay, heading over to buy one.
It's one of those bad
Did I
luck
buy
days,
one?
apparently.
Yeah.
We don't have enough gold, unfortunately.
Yeah, today is a bad luck day.
Okay.
Because
It costs
I'm
1,000
not
gold to
even
buy a
finding
single
the
rare seed.
first ladder. God damn.
Yeah, if it's a bad luck day, what you should do is mostly just go for ore. Get as much ore as you can.
The first floor had no ore, no monsters, and no ladders.
Once I get in there and we start co-oping it, like with 2 pickaxes going, we'll be able to overcome
But the second floor had
downsides of
diamonds.
bad luck. But it's gonna take me a second because I'm on a quest to get some seed.
Seed quest.
I've learned how to make baked bananas.
Wow! I didn't know how to do that before.
Honey?
You take the banana and then you bake it.
The masked
What?
spellcaster in this
Impossible!
game just sounds like somebody casting a spell in a Scooby-Doo cartoon.
Nah. What sounds like what now?
The masked spellcasters in this game just sound like somebody doing magic in Scooby-Doo.
That stock kind of sound like.
Yeah, that weird high-pitched echoing bzoop
Yeah.
takes me back to like Hanna-Barbera sound effects.
Did you know that Hanna-Barbera was so egregious with their use of stock sound effects in the laugh track that it basically is what caused those things to sound cheap?
Like
People
they
use-
ruined
I'm
the
serious.
sound.
They did. Like they ruined the Hanna-Barbera like
They
basically
ruined
ruined
the
the
aesthetic.
aesthetic of stock sounds because they overused it so much. It used to be kind of an acceptable thing, but they drove it to a point of insanity.
Like that bongo drum run.
Yep. The sound effect that no human can make. At
And then,
least
and by
not
that
me.
standard, then Rareware was the Hanna-Barbera of Nintendo 64 games.
Yes.
To this day, I'll be watching like Orange is the New Black, and I'll be like, "Oh, it's the door sounding, the door closing sound, and the alarm sound from GoldenEye."
Oh yeah, GoldenEye used a ton of stock sound effects. I still hear the ricochet of the bullets every once in a while. They're like,
The really loud one.
yeah.
That incredibly articulate sound of a bullet. Yeah. Or that exact alarm of air, 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 which you'll hear in everything for decades.
Yeah. Or gosh, what was I gonna say? Whenever you like all the hurt guy sound effects, it's like oh
Why me?
God, that was a good game. Man, I love GoldenEye.
Oh, I was thinking
I've never
Perfect Dark
played
the
it.
whole time.
I did the
Same difference.
Yeah, well, Perfect Dark is one of my favorite games of all time, and GoldenEye is
Perfect Dark is
fine.
excellent.
GoldenEye's fine, but I don't
Yeah,
have the
Perfect
fondness
Dark's
for
better
it.
than GoldenEye.
I think it being licensed doesn't help it. 'Cause
Yeah,
Perfect
say
Dark
so.
is its
I thought
own.
that-
Perfect Dark's its own world, and GoldenEye is James Bond.
Oh, you already found the thing. I forgot that sometimes it just appears there.
Alright,
I mean,
I've
as far
completed
as I'm
the ocean
concerned,
fish bundle.
I think that the you did the ocean fish. Excellent.
Yep.
Joanna.
As far as making a James Bond game, I think that GoldenEye is like the best one.
Yeah,
The
it's
crab
the
pot
most
bundle.
important one, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, it will forever have the worst shooting of all of them because it was so early.
God. You know what's funny though is that GoldenEye did actually support the twin stick.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to
Style
figure
shooting.
out that it was there though, kind of.
Yeah, you had to
Because you could
do
like
it and-
strafe with C buttons and things.
I'm out of stamina, so
Oh,
you're gonna
no.
have to guide us to level hundo
Thankfully,
here.
we're on 99.
Yep. But see, like I said, the two of us put together can overcome the bad luck.
You don't have space for this item.
I'm trying to gib.
I was trying to give you algae to chew on.
Gib.
You.
Gib. Guy.
Bird has heart.
Oh
for
my
la-
God.
Oh my god. Why? Oh my god. We're grinding our hearts on each other. Heart grinding.
Whoa. I
Heart grinding.
think Wander's internet just died?
No?
No.
What? I don't know what's happening. Oh, the game just really has very poor synchronization when you try to give somebody else another item.
Well, what happened is you offered it to me, so I accepted it.
Oh, I did?
Yes. So then
Oops.
and then I gave it back to you again.
I was wondering. I
You
was
tried,
like,
you tried to
I thought I
eat it
ate
by
that.
you tried to eat it by clicking on me, so you offered it to me and I took it.
Wow. We are either the worst patron at a restaurant or the worst waiter, or both.
Yes. Schrodinger's a restaurant.
The hell's the exotic foraging bundle?
Desert, right?
Oh, found it.
Oh, those are just lead rods. Just a bunch of lead
There we
rods
go.
for some reason.
So we will,
those are
we
light
will need to
rings.
go to the desert. We also got to figure out where to get the cave carrot.
We did get glow rings. Oh
Yeah,
my
dude.
god.
Finally.
We can share. Oh shit, where'd you go?
Does that star drop work for everybody?
Don't know.
Ah! I just picked up the whole chest.
What does that do?
It gives everybody more stamina.
Grab it.
Oh.
Or get it. Did you just take the stamina increase for yourself?
Yes, but I hope that other people get it too.
The chest
what's
wasn't here
everybody's
for
stamina
me.
at? Mine's a 270.
Halfway.
Mine's 270.
Yeah.
What?
By the way, Bird, can you bring back a cave carrot or something?
No, I don't
If
have any.
possible. Okay. Well,
Cave
I mean,
carrot.
So many lead rods.
Oh,
Not the
that's
end
one
of
of
the
the
world.
foraging things. Right. You
yeah.
need a cave carrot.
Don't close, blacksmith. Don't close. Fuck.
That's already.
Oh,
he's
he
already
is.
been
God,
closed
they
for an
close so early. He only works for 6 hours.
hour. Yeah,
Oh
he's a
my
dick.
god.
It's a hard 6
Uh.
hours though. Hey, we have 2,000 gold. Everyone should pop down to the map below the farm and go to that cart on the left side of the map and buy rare seeds.
How many people want a lead rod?
Uh,
Because anyone who doesn't want them, I'm selling the rest.
I don't
sell
have
'em.
one, but I don't know what they do, so
It's
I
a
don't
weapon.
care.
Sell them.
It's that
I
weapon.
don't care that much.
Oh, I got one apparently. Is it a good weapon?
I don't know. What's your weapon?
No, they're not very good.
A small dagger or something?
Oh, I can't sell them. Not here, at least.
Yeah, you have to sell them at the Adventuring Guild, which you might
which
not
I-
be able to get into.
No, I still can't go there.
Oh my god,
It's
that's
impossible.
right.
I'm not allowed in
I
the
forgot the game was
Adventuring
being very
Guild.
funky town about
Because
that.
I'm not cool enough for the Adventure Town Tiville. Adventure Villington. Ton.
So that kind of sucks that the game doesn't really synchronize the stamina upgrades for everybody.
Okay, I'm gonna go
I
down.
mean, if it's a serious problem,
Yeah, we can
I
always
think I
hack
have.
it.
Well, yeah, I think I have console commands now, straight up.
Okay.
What am I buying at the cart?
Rare seed. It's red. It's like a red little sack.
Did I not put a crab pot? All right.
I think it's closed.
Surf, I'm giving
Oh,
you some
no,
crab
yeah,
pots.
it is
You can crab pot however you want.
I'll just put
He's
some
the
crab
crab
pots down here.
man.
Bit of all in the same location.
Really, the crabby sound effect from Pokerman?
Yeah.
I think that was Kingler, actually.
Which is...
That sounds like a transformer.
Sounds like
actually.
the Cookie Monster needs the fucking Heimlich maneuver.
Yeah, that's what I
He needs
thought
help.
too.
He
He's like,
needs
that sounds like
some
the
help.
Cookie
He's like
Monster.
doing the universal choking animation, like somebody help me.
Everyone's like, ha, Cookie Monster's doing a bit. Oh, he's turning blue.
Why does everyone have like a light
And-
around them?
I have a glow ring, but
Yeah,
also that's
we
just so
found
you can
glow
see
rings
each
just
other.
now on the run. No, you don't
okay.
normally have a light around you. Normally you just disappear
Oh.
into the darkness and be sad.
Yeah,
But the two of us found two glow rings and a friendship on that last run.
I see.
More like bro rings than
Now we're
am I
destined
right?
to be together.
Well, I mean, while you're down there, you could get the wedding ring.
I gotta pee.
I'm guessing the crab pots are in there. They are.
Yeah.
Quickly.
I didn't realize we still had more
Run
rocks
them
to clear in
down.
our town.
I could just put them on the
or do
farm, right?
rocks somehow respawn, even though they're rocks?
I'll try putting them on the farm. See if they get anything.
Not in the central pond, but maybe in the other one.
Yeah.
Your axe isn't hardcore enough for that shit, bro.
Guess whose is? Actually, Keith, yours can take care of everything, but your pickaxe can take care of every rock except for the meteorites.
Yeah.
So if you want to start getting rid
Yeah,
of those.
I just came back and I was like surprised to see all the rocks here. I just thought this whole place had been cleared already. Oh, I'm not cool
Yeah.
enough to break the flat rocks.
Oh, really? Oh, you
Yeah.
only had a copper pickaxe?
Yeah.
Oh. We should get you a steel one at some point. Where are you?
I could probably use a backpack if I'm gonna be unloading all these crab things.
That's like 10,000. When we hit the blueberries, that's probably quite possible.
Yeah, I don't mean like right now, but eventually. It's like it's gonna be way more than I can even fish in a day.
I was being told by commenters that I don't play efficiently enough, which is worrying because it sounds like people didn't get the message that the intro of the game tells you.
What
I'm
about
gonna go to
playing
bed.
efficiently enough? I'm confused.
Well, I mean, I straight up said, like, Wanderbot and his 3 idiot friends. Like, if anybody expects us to play this well,
But
I mean,
I
we're
think the
gonna
message
finish
of
all
the
the-
game it kind of runs
I'm-
counter to playing that way.
Trying
Yeah.
to play well.
my
I was
my
gonna
brother,
say, like, we're gonna finish all the bundles by like the end of the year pretty easily. Like, what
Hey,
more do you
bird.
want?
Bird, how do you feel about your green chair?
I'm sorry. Oh no, I just passed out outside. Damn it! This cost us money.
Why did you do that? Why would you do such
I didn't
a
want to
thing?
sleep in the same bed as you. You Puritan puke.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I said it. I don't need you coming into my bed and sex shaming me.
I thought we had just decided that we aren't doing it anymore, sleeping.
Oh yeah, I was just keeping up the tradition. My mistake.
I just needed some energy.
The fun problem I think it might have been posed is that the 2 people that had light rings fell asleep outside. Because it looks like the sun's still up, kind of.
Oh, wow! You guys put down some more sprinklers.
The game actually looks
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
considerably
We basically need
less
to
dark.
We need to water for like 10 seconds and then we're done.
Oh, what?
All
Yeah,
sprinks.
I've been mass producing those. You guys need to keep bringing back more gold.
I got a snail and
yeah,
a
we're working on
periwinkle.
You got a periwinkle?
And a snail.
Ah, shucks.
Well,
we were
we-
leaving all the gold on the floor behind instead of bringing it back. We should have thought about
More
that.
gold!
I never would have considered that we should have brought the gold with us. What a novel idea. This is why you're the boss.
I got a stone. I threw it away.
No. I like being able to manually redecorate the house while you're laying in bed. Because you can just click
Wow,
on it.
you lazy fuck.
When you're laying in bed, you can just click on everything and drag it around for some reason, except for like 3 of the items, annoyingly.
It's like, I want to redecorate, but I also don't want to get out of bed.
Well, when you're in bed, it's actually... I don't think you can do it when you're not in bed. Like, it's just like...
We'll
It's
probably
just
need,
better.
when you're not in bed.
we'll probably need the snail and stuff for the community center.
I don't remember. I don't think he actually used the snail for anything.
Here, just put it in a chest and I'll tell you. My UI tells me if,
It's in the blue chest.
Yeah.
I think. Yes. I had to check 3 times to make sure. What's this? A magnet ring. Eh.
I like to think that Durf had to check that many times because he forgot what the color blue looks like.
I mean, when everyone around you was blue, your sense of color just gets thrown off.
Yeah, your sense of what is blue gets thrown off when you're
Yeah.
just staring at it endless.
He's in the middle of like
expanse
walking
blue.
out of the movie theater in the middle of the day and just like being blinded. No, I was going. No.
You can enter here.
Oh, we can both talk to him.
Yeah.
There's so many
You
things you
don't
can't interact with
own
at the same
Clint?
time.
Oh, we have no copper or... Okay, that's fine.
Did you say you can't own Quint?
No, you can't own Clint.
Oh. Dolomite, baby.
Yeah, I got some dolomite too.
And I got some Star Crusher.
Yeah. Star Crusher, hey, that sounds deadly. Alright, Tiger Eye and Dolomite. I think only Dolomite's new.
No, Gunter and I have a thing.
Nah, Gunter's taking my rock.
No,
No.
I got one of them
Wait.
down. I got one of them down before you.
Wait, what? No, this is bullshit.
I think I got the star and you got the dolomite or something. Or I don't know. They're both spiky purple crystals. It's hard to tell.
Oh yeah. I put down the dolomite. You put down the star crusher.
This has been getting filled in. Although a lot of it is
Yeah,
definitely
actually,
from the
we're
mines
doing
specifically.
We're doing a pretty impressive job
might-
filling in the
There might be a few context clues that give away that most of these are from the mines.
the fact that basically everything in the game
all
in the museum
crystals.
comes from the mines.
Is
Yeah.
that true?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh look,
There's so
gold.
many
I can give
mines.
it to somebody.
Oh yeah.
Nah.
Or you can take it to the mines.
Why'd you say that like it was a song?
'Cause I was thinking of a song.
Oh,
It didn't
what
make any
song?
sense. I throw it on the ground.
Huh.
I'm not a part of your system. It's
I don't really
That
want
funny-
to know what it is.
it's that comedy
Lonely
band.
Island?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't recognize the lyrics, but I recognized like the inflection. I'm like, oh, that's Lonely Island. That's gotta be Lonely Island.
It's been burned into my brain by the Lindsay Ellis review of Rent.
I like Jack Sparrow.
I don't know. Oh, the Lonely Island song. That's
Yes, the
yeah.
thing that's relevant to the topic to bring up, Keith.
I think I've told you guys this story, but seeing as Lonely Island's been up and it's been more than a year. When I went to prom, it was on a boat, and the principal
Jack
vetoed
Sparrow
it.
was
there.
Yeah,
we
well, so
fucked.
the principal totally vetoed "I'm on a boat," saying like, that's not an appropriate song for prom. And then I want to say about like 2 minutes later, he
not-
totally
it's not
okayed birthday
appropriate.
sex. But he's like, yeah, that's a fine song to play for prom, and it's like, wait, what?
Huh.
Your standards are very strange.
Well, I mean, one's about, like, sharing something special with somebody on your birthday, and the other's about sharing something special with T-Pain. Obviously, one of these is not allowed.
Sharing with T-Pain, apparently.
Yeah.
Sharing is in fact
Right.
not
That man
caring.
is altogether way too auto-tuned for his own good. No.
Ever thought of me on a boat? I don't know. Like, auto-tuning is such a weird vocal effect. Because it's so, like, mechanic.
It works so
It's
well for Enya, and
It's
then
almost
not
like we
so great for
primarily heard
anybody
it
else.
from a mechanical-oriented band originally.
Which one?
Daft Punk.
I mean, no. The first... It used to be called the Madonna effect. It used to be
No,
Madonna.
Was it?
Yeah.
Was it Madonna? Because I know Enya.
Yeah.
Enya was like the first.
No.
And it might have
Was
been
it?
the first, but it used to be called the Madonna thing.
Oh, I'm thinking of Cher.
Oh, Cher.
I'm
Cher.
sorry.
Yeah. That's what I meant to say. It's not. It's the Cher effect, not the Madonna effect.
Yeah, I was confused. I was like, I know it's not Madonna. I thought it was.
Yeah,
Enya,
we
but
went full
yeah.
Because
circle
Madonna did not use auto tuning. She was just like,
We went full circle back to sharing.
oh, that killed me. I am now dead.
Oh, my magnet ring's gone and it makes me feel sad. I see a bunch of shit on the floor that I have to run up to manually. I'm like, this feels gross.
I like how when I instead of singing like a virgin, I started singing like a surgeon instead. Damn you, Weird Al. Why do you always do this to me?
A long,
Hey, Keith,
long time ago,
105.
in a galaxy far away.
105 and it's not even 4 p.m. I'm bailing.
There are multiple
going to the
songs
town.
by Weird Al that where I can't think of the original song.
Yeah. I
I have to
can
remind
never,
myself American Pie is a real song
I never remember.
and not just
like,
the name of a college comedy thing.
Yeah.
Does anyone know where Leah's cabin is?
Yes, it's south of our
Straight south.
farm.
Yeah, south of Marnie's
by the
farm.
No,
water.
Leia's not born until later. He has to fall in love first, and then she has to die in childbirth because she decided to not live anymore.
I don't care. I like how that movie ends.
That's the
it's
bird.
ridiculous, but I like how it ends.
The sound that Bird makes when he wants you to hate Star Wars now. What movie are you talking about?
Empire Strikes Back. I love how that movie ends.
Wow, what a fucking hot take. The Empire Strikes Back is a great movie.
I mean, it wasn't. I don't know.
It's literally the top of the pile. What is this stance you're taking? Who do you think it's against?
Our trees died? What the fuck?
Did the trees hate Empire Strikes Back?
You sure
Well,
you're
our
not
trees
supposed
are
to
gone.
water the
What the-
trees?
Are you?
Oh, shit.
Dude, that's not the first time
Um,
that's happened.
I have never seen that happen before, actually.
Where were the trees?
I planted so many trees, dude.
It's okay, Bird.
Okay.
You know what I can do?
where were the
I
trees?
can figure out how to edit the world.
They were over here.
Yeah, we had an apple tree
had
and
an
a
apple
cherry
tree
tree,
and
and
yeah.
apparently they are not allowed to grow cross-season.
Really?
Yeah, probably. That's the only explanation I can think of.
Oh, I could think of a
Oh.
way better explanation.
Unless, of course, Durf just chopped him down.
Nope.
No, I did
It wasn't
not.
Durf.
Are you kidding? I planted almost
Did you
10
just chop
trees,
down those trees?
Yes.
and they're all gone.
You son of a bitch.
I literally had no idea that there was like planted trees. I was like, oh shit,
It's
there's
okay.
like I went over there,
It's
was like, oh, there's
okay,
more
it's
rocks and
totally-
trees to clear, and I
I'll
just
figure
That's
out how to do it.
totally reasonable. I will not hold that against you.
We had talked about it, but I guess Keith lives in a hole.
I mean, I have been in a hole, but I also don't know how to
Yeah.
play this game, and I've made zero progress learning aside from the very specific
what the-
thing I've been focused on.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Well,
they
that's-
didn't. They
that's
didn't look
funny.
like they were a man trees. They just look like trees.
Oh man, yeah, you're right. Because they don't look like normal. They look like normal trees until they're fully grown. Holy shit! I never thought of that happening.
I thought if you guys made trees, it would look like an orchard of some kind. Like it would be like, oh
Ow.
yeah, that's a farm of trees.
Yeah, you're correct.
There was just like 3 shitty saplings amongst
they
like
were my shitty
because I
saplings.
took
They
out
were
like
my
I also
babies.
took I also like re-scythed the fields that were out there and then took out as many rocks
Yeah,
as
that
I could
part's
do.
fine. Recycling is fine. It just killed our orchard.
Yeah, that's 10,000 gold gone.
You know what they say? Idle hands are the devil's work.
You know what they say?
Birds increase my
Somebody's got to be a
efficiency, and
Judas, and if it's not Wander, it's Keith.
Birds increased my efficiency so much that I'm here in the middle of the day now, and I'm like, well, I can't do 5 more floors. I guess I'll just look for something to do around the field. So I was like, I'm gonna clean up over here.
Wait, was that today? Did you chop
Yeah,
them
it
down
was
today?
earlier.
No, it was
today.
yesterday when Bird started helping me.
Wow.
I was like,
Because I was gonna say if it was
Oh,
today, we
man.
could just
no, it was yesterday. I was like, I'll
It's
clean
totally
things
fine.
up.
It's totally fine. We were only growing them just to
Yeah,
get like
when
an
you were
apple,
there,
a
like
cherry and
clearing,
an apple,
clearing
so.
stumps and stuff yesterday, Wander, I was like next to you chopping down our trees.
don't think it was me.
man.
It was Goggles.
Because yeah, I would have freaked it.
You stand out.
All right. Oh no, I saw you in the aftermath. I didn't even think about it. But yeah, I saw you in the aftermath. Oh, god damn it! All right,
boy.
whatever.
All we needed them for was just
I'll
an
cheat
apricot
or
and an
something.
apple, so we'll just hack those in.
Yeah.
Can't buy them.
Oh boy.
No, you can't.
Are they just gone forever?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What? That's a mechanic? The apple trees are just extinct in this universe now.
No,
Well, we can buy
we
another
can-
sapling, but
We can get more. It's
they're
just
expensive.
yeah, we don't have the money because somebody bought a real expensive backpack, so our spending dosh is poof.
You said to stop feeling bad. You said if it's progression, buy it. Can't just take it back again.
I mean, I can if you squandered our apple tree.
You just George Washington.
Listen,
when
if there's
it was
something you
decidedly
really,
not
really,
appropriate.
really, really don't want me to do, you definitely want me to make sure I know.
Yeah.
Fuck off back
Wander,
to
you
your
have to channel your
cave.
inner Jesus here
Holy
and forgive him
shit.
for he not know what he do.
No, it's fine. I can forgive Keith for being a dum dum. But I can also judge him for being real dum dum. Where are all the extra ancient seeds, by the way?
Oh.
We have ancient seeds.
Or not ancient seeds, rare seeds.
I don't know.
They
we
keep
have
like
to get one
moving.
chest.
I've
saw one
liberated
sitting in
them.
a chest.
Yeah, I've liberated them. Now, I was not productive today.
Oh wow, when you're not taking damage, there just isn't a health bar.
Yeah.
Yep.
You could just forget there's a health bar in this game. That's weird to think
Well,
about.
you're never taking any damage unless you're in the mines.
Yeah.
It's not like Elliot will punch you. Or like...
No
Do
matter
we have
how
any
much you
more,
chop down his trees.
Any more copper on the way?
neither of us are mining copper because we're both at the ass end of the mine. So no, there's no copper coming.
Well then,
You
need
can
more?
mine the copper.
more crab trap things are always good.
Copper is
it's gonna
very...
be a little bit wild because we're really prioritizing like getting to the end of the mine. But we can start doing copper runs once in like 5 days?
Yeah.
6 days?
So, I have never seen a comment like this. I just pulled up my phone to be like, yeah, I'm just waiting in bed. And you guys are talking about stuff. So from Cube episode 1, does every fucking main character have to be a woman? Stop invading
Oh,
male
Jesus.
spaces. Sick
Oh,
of this
God.
cucked bullshit. Well, I am.
That sounds like bait.
Ooh, yeah, it probably is.
That's-
I've banned him
That's
from my
so
channel.
full of like
Wow.
weighted language that just sounds like actual bait and not a real
Yeah, it
person.
probably is. But like, I've never gotten a comment like that, and I'm like, whoo. Either if that person's serious, holy shit, and if they're not serious, they'll be serious in about a year.
That is a real thing that people do in like less obvious languages. They'll respond in like a threatened manner anytime there's like, what? There's females in this thing. This must be some kind of PC SJW agenda and not like half the population of the planet. And that's
Yeah.
like those comments are fascinating.
Those are real, yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody was really
Look at
mad
what I
when
got.
I was reintroducing shell
You
commonly
got
to the
yourself
channel.
a...
You
what
got
the hell is that? Is that a rock
spiky
lobster?
rock. Oh, is
Rock
it,
lobster.
wait, is that a rock lobster?
It's a
A
crayfish.
crawdad? Oh.
All right.
It's a crawdad, yeah.
Are crayfish
Except-
crawdads?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, no, I've got it. Perfect.
I'm just sticking it in the blue chest.
I had
There
to-
we
I
go.
had to
Nobody
member.
has to water a damn thing on this farm anymore.
Yay, I'm gonna scythe the cat.
What we need to do
What?
is we need to make a
No.
fence. And then that fence can quarter off a chunk of the map, and then it's the no Keith zone. And then everything within will be safe.
I did tell you, just mine up the rocks. But yeah.
Just Keith isn't used to being this efficient.
Waiting until 9 for the blacksmith to open. It's my favorite part of the day.
Why do you do that? Just come mine with me.
Because then I'll never do geodes ever if I don't go to the blacksmith.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
They'll never
It's
get opened.
impossible for me to put scarecrows in Durf's house.
Why? It's
Impossible,
impossible.
Nothing but...
So because of the range finding feature that I've got rolling, it covers the entire screen in this like green overlay.
Oh,
And so I walk into Durf's house and it's just this bright, vibrant, awful green, and it's just like, well, I can't tell where shit is in here. Yeah, when I was reintroducing Shell back into the channel because we'd been away for a while, she started being in more things, and somebody was like, "I hate how much your channel's changed ever since since you started dating her," and I'm like,
Ever since I started dating her.
what?
That's pretty great.
It's really funny when people talk about, they act like they've been here for like since the previous era, and you've changed now, and like their span of that seems to be like 5 days.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
You really
5
sold
months.
out since Tuesday.
I had somebody comment that they've been here since 150,000 subs, and I'm like, I didn't realize that was far enough away.
Yeah.
That
Somebody would find it interesting. You mean 150,000?
yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, did I say 150?
I thought you
You
did.
said
I wasn't
150,000.
I wasn't sure if you did, but I heard 150. And I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Can someone remind me what's in the strange bun? Or like what's special about the strange bun?
I think it's just a lot of bun.
It's strange.
It's just a real good food item.
I think that there's something about it, but I don't
I
remember.
hope it's not important because I eat all of them.
I think they might not be important, but I just want to double check.
I just know it like fills up my health and energy, and it's great for a run.
If you had the luxury of eating them all, they're probably not.
I've eaten like
important.
4.
As a reminder,
just a
I do need a
monster
cave
buff.
carrot from you guys.
I think it's just a strange bun in terms of like, it's like a wall chicken. Like it's just
Yeah.
pointing out the strangeness that you're finding high quality food in a death dungeon full of skeletons.
Who are you? Who are Alex? Who are you?
Like Durf's just running around town questioning people.
Are you who you say you are? I'm
Papers,
Durf.
please.
I'm from the farm.
Are you a synth? I can smell it on you. Apparently this strange bun can be used to get a secret item.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to remember.
Well, it's common enough that it doesn't really matter.
I'll hang on to mine.
Especially if you only need 1. They just
Yeah,
show up
you
all the
only need
time. You
I
don't
just
break
forgot they were a mechanic in
barrels?
this game. Huh?
You're weird.
Keith.
Or do you just have
mines.
no space for him at all?
I'm alone in the mines. Except for all the enemies. They're keeping me company.
Okay, Bird.
I mean, you're not
It's
alone
okay,
in the
Bird.
mines. You're just alone on that floor of the mines.
When you get out of the
I'm
mines,
picking
I
up all
got
the
a
stuff
chub
you
for
ran
you.
past.
Oh, shit. A chub and new boots? Can today go any better?
By the way, for those of you that don't have messed up character skins, rubber boots look really funny if you're blue.
Hey, Keith, what are your current boots?
Firewalker boots.
What are those again?
+3/+3.
Oh, nice. Okay. I will hang on to these boots then. These are just +3. I got 2 pairs.
Hey, look, more slimes that don't count towards my total of how many slimes I've killed. You
This
bastards!
game is... This multiplayer is definitely stapled onto a functioning game.
So I'm lagging behind because I'm insisting on killing every enemy I find and looting every item I find.
Gross.
I've got the space for it.
Optimize for depth,
And
not
it gives
breadth.
nah.
Depth.
People
We gotta get to
appreciate all
Hundo
the
20,
random
dude.
shit that's showing up in the chests. If I speedrun it, I won't have any of that stuff. You need to get your head out of that cubicle thought process.
Nah.
Smell the
Cubes are the only
roses.
thing that
Play
matters.
Freebird.
Nah, dude. My goal in life is to become so good at cubicles that eventually I don't have to have one anymore.
Oh
I'll
no.
have an office. A corner office.
That's like a prestiged cubicle.
A corner office is like a cubicle, but with real walls instead of
Bird's
walls.
cubicle has evolved into office.
Cubicle Simulator New Game Plus.
So my
Hey, Cape Carrots. We got you covered.
Yay. As my dad's last, it just goes into one of the foraging bundles, by the way, if you
Yeah.
want to turn it in. I just am
I don't
trying
have the inventory
to,
space for it, so
Really
Keith
thought
is
you were
doing
going
it.
towards like Last Will and Testament.
no. So, my dad's last job before, like, he started working for the military, he was working for, was it Novartis or Syngenta? One of those, like, big drug giant, like, pharma tech
Oh
companies.
right, legit.
Yeah. No. No Breaking Dad for me. Anyway. But so he was working in one of those.
of war.
And so, like, for a while, he was working, he was working in an office, he had, like, his own team under them.
Keep following.
And then they're like, we're getting rid of teams, you know, people now kind of freeform on projects. Okay, well, that's fine. And, you know, about a year into that, they're like, we're doing away with offices. We're knocking down all the walls and giving everybody cubicles for space because this company's growing a lot or something. Okay, fine. We're doing away with cubicles. Now it's an open concept office.
Whoa, free
so now
range
you-
office workers.
Yeah. So now you will have to share your space with
Thanks.
everybody, and it'll be like a, you know, really modern. You'll share ideas with everybody. My dad realizes he's like 20 years older than practically everybody else working at the company, except for like, you know, the people on his tier. You know, the really experienced scientists that have been around forever. And so like he, along with a couple other guys, are like, okay, this kind of sucks. And they're like. A little while later, we're laying off half the force, and it's all the old people. And it's like, oh, this is really weird.
Yeah. That's part of the
'Cause, like,
cycle
my
of a lot
dad
of corporations is they'll be like, well, old people are more expensive. They keep getting raises
Yeah.
every year.
Oh yeah.
So fire them all. Keep all
Yeah.
those
Alright,
young
Keith,
people instead.
We got +4/+4 boots for you on the next floor.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
It was just interesting watching him go from like, you know, respected international scientist to cubicle
guy.
junkie to old guy. And now he's back to respected international
Space
scientist.
boots.
Coast to boots.
Oh,
Oh, they
he
even-
opens up the
they even
inventory
look-
on keyboard and mouse. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I said that in
I've
the
been pressing
beginning.
escape this entire time.
Well, if you only
I press
listen to
escape to
me.
get to any menu because I'm old and don't know shortcuts.
I usually try and I
change
try
scares me.
tab first because Fallout ruined me.
Yeah, first episode, Bird's like, use escape to open them. I'm like, you can use E.
No, you can't.
But it was all for naught because we were giving instructions to Durf on how to open things, and he's using a controller.
So Durf, we did recover some copper ore for you, so you'll be able to make some bars and shit.
Is that what? That's Bird.
Cool. I don't know how to make bars.
Bird, boots. There you go. They found
if
their way
you
to you.
have
Better than my
copper,
boots.
5 copper ore and 1 coal, and you grab the copper, you can click on the furnace, and it'll convert it into a bar over the course of X number of seconds.
Now I'm even brighter.
Holy crap, yeah, you are.
Do you have like bright boots or something?
No, I'm wearing 2 glow rings.
Yeah.
Oh. You're grossly incandescent, I see.
Yes.
What time is it?
That was weirdly
Probably
intense.
after this night, I'm probably gonna call it.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I want a quesadilla. I was hungry at the start of this, and then She'll gave me lychee, and I was like, okay, I can work with this.
How do
I'm
you even
just
pronounce
hungry.
like spell that? It's L-Y-C-H-E.
Lychee. Yeah, exactly how you'd think. It's really good.
Is it like
I like
what's it
that
made out of?
lychee. Lychee is just a fruit. Like
Oh.
it's like a raspberry, but like it's kind of got flesh closer to
Oh, it's a big bear.
like it's not like a peach, maybe a plum. They're like they're kind of elasticy, not like bad elastic, but like they've got more firmness to their flesh than most fruit.
Huh.
I'm trying to think of an easy example of something similar to it.
Like a unripe plum, maybe?
Maybe? I mean, it's not a fruit, but I'm thinking like raw chicken, kind of.
Yeah.
They're like advanced grapes. Yeah, there we go.
Advanced
You know, like a grape without
Advanced
the skin on it. Well, no,
These
that's
aren't
exactly what they
regular
are.
grapes.
They're like extra large, and they're like grapes without the skin, and they're really flavorful.
Oh, I've had
and,
those
like, sweet.
before. I know exactly what we're talking about then.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
those
you.
aren't bad.
Silence
Yeah.
of the grapes.
Did you catch any largemouth bass?
I think so. I'm not
yeah.
entirely sure.
I did, but it was
think we-
slippery, so I dropped it.
Can't look at your inventory.
Keith with a punchline. Dance music.
I just need one for a
It
delivery.
exists.
Oh, for delivery, because we need a largemouth base in the collections.
Dance music is like somebody, I don't know, sample somebody barfing onto some heavy machinery. And it's like, yep. You can turn that into music. Like,
My
yep.
DJ friend in college would listen to that stuff and to like Miley Cyrus nonstop. And usually they were in the same playlist. So it was kind of whiplash every single time of like, huh, I wonder what I'm going to listen to today. Is it going
You
to
just
be
don't
one variety of shit
understand that
or
he's fierce and can't be tamed.
Yeah, apparently.
Yo, fucks, never go to bed.
Y'all
12:30
fucks
a.m.
never go to bed.
Sorry, we are busy fishing.
Oh, should I actually be going to bed?
I'm not being
Well,
efficient.
it's-
I'm just interior decorating.
I'm just. I
it's
hold out hope that
12:50, Derek.
someday
You should
people
probably-
will go to bed in this game.
I'm just making my house beautiful.
Why is it that when I want to go to bed, no one decides to go to bed, but then when you want to go to bed,
Most of us stay out until about 1, and then we like panic run back, and then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna go till 2, and then you just pass out.
I might as well. I'm not gonna make it back anymore, so I might as well fish.
It's my love house of love. Yeah.
Well, I guess if Durf's gonna be... Oh, I don't have any coal in my inventory.
It's so symmetrical.
Well, I at least can feel pride that I went to bed.
At least you have a reason to feel
pass
smug
out
about
my-
yourself.
pass out my, like...
I just
entryway.
decorated until I passed out 5 feet away from my bed.
Am I not allowed to pass out while fishing?
No, I think you have to finish your fish.
Yeah.
It's just like playing Civilization. One more turn.
Yeah,
No,
Durf is
it's-
like holding us hostage right now.
Wait,
with
what?
his fishing.
Wait, what? I'm walking around too. What?
Dude,
Let me
this
just go back to
multiplayer
bed.
mod.
Oh no. Oh
are probably
no.
gonna
Yeah,
have to
because
wait.
we're stuck on pure black screen, so...
I can fish for infinity.
Alright, well,
What
I'm
time
gonna
does
quit.
it say it is? Just 2 a.m.?
Yeah. Let me just go back to bed. It'll probably.
Oh, well,
Oh, yeah. There it goes.
I just have to switch screens.
Did you pass out?
Probably. What's a trap bobber?
it's a...
It makes
Fishing
it
lure.
so... Yeah, it makes it so it's harder for enemies to get away from you. Or enemies fish.
Yeah.
Enemy fish!